I'd say let's play, but I don't have a Switch.
Okay, I'm losing light, but Gilbert let me borrow this. It's the X-Way Wave. Now it's not the Riot, it's got the hub wheels. And this isn't exactly an unboxing because Gilbert already opened this and rode it and even attached headlights to it. But I want to try it before it gets too dark. He did warn me though, he's got it in the fastest mode. Do I hold the button? Do I double? Is it like a DJI thing? I don't know. I don't know. Or do I just, oh, the grip tape's, maybe it's just crazy hot. Here's the controller. Got the, it doesn't have a dead man switch like the boosted board though. Or is it just dead? Oh, nope, there it goes. All right. Is this on? Oh yeah, look, it's on. So you just turn it on with the thing, and then I think there's like a timer for your, how much you want it to be in standby before it completely turns off. Yeah, there it goes. And back. Oh. And a single press should turn on the headlights. No? Double tap? There we go, double tap turns on the headlights. And then I don't want it to be in the fastest. Okay, it's 1. Nope, that was the headlights. So it's in 1. Single press, gear 2, gear 3, gear 4. And supposedly it will change gears. If I push this button on accident while I'm riding, it will change gears mid-riding. Okay, first ride. Let's try gear 2. It doesn't, the braking isn't as aggressive as I would like.
Oh, jeez. Please be careful. Oh my god.
That was pretty fun. Went up to gear 3.
You always wait till I'm eating something to do this.
Yeah. What do you think? Did I scare you? I did almost like lean back too far at one point.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you too. Oh.
So I'm going to keep riding the X-Way, and I'll probably share my thoughts, most likely on the Editor podcast with Gilbert. It's his skateboard, but he's out of town this week, so he let me borrow it. But I do have a fun unboxing for today regarding the C70. C70 is still the camera I'm using the most. I had to pull out the C200 to record this video because I've been using the C70 so much. But my biggest gripe with the C70 lately has been no EVF. I always want to put it up to my eye to film. And I just really wish they had put a little EVF right here. I would have paid $500 more for this camera for it to have an EVF. So I'm going back to my 5D Mark II, Mark III days, and I got a loop from Kino Technic. It's their LCDVF. It's a loop that you would put over the screen here so that you can put the camera up to your eye. Now, Zacuto makes one, and I've used Zacuto products a whole bunch. I loved their Z-Finder for the 5D Mark III. I used that all the time. It basically lived on the camera. But what Zacuto did for the C70, so it wouldn't put strain on the hinge of the flippy screen, it like locks into the strap, and then it holds the screen and holds the weight of the EVF here. But I don't want to look at it like this. I want to look at it like this. So this loop, EVF, VF, LCDVF, isn't actually made for the C70. The camera that it was made for is the original Pocket Blackmagic camera. I don't know. Can you read that? Can you read this here? But the original Blackmagic Pocket camera had a 3.5 inch screen, same size as this C70 screen. So I want to see if this will work. I've seen some people in some Facebook groups say that it does work. Let's find out. We've got some instructions. We have the loop itself. It's bigger than my Zacuto Z-Finder. I take that back. It's not that much bigger. Here's the Z-Finder's opening here. Here's the kind of eyepiece for the Z-Finder. It's just a bit longer, that's all. Instead of a bracket to mount it onto the camera, this uses sticky metal pieces and then magnets on the loop to hold it in place. So it will be putting strain and weight on the hinge, but I feel like my C70's hinge is stronger. I think I got a Gen 2 hinge, or I didn't, and I'm going to wear it out and I'll have to send it into Canon to be repaired. We'll find out, and I'll keep you updated on how this works. Okay, so they gave me 2 of these brackets. I'm gonna take one of them and stick it on the screen. Now I do have a screen protector on the screen. One, I think that's a good thing, because if I do mess up the hinge of my C70, it'll be very easy to remove this because I'll just remove the screen protector with it. But the downside is this may come off. The weight of this may take the screen protector with it over time. So I'm glad I have 2 brackets. It looks like they're using 3M sticky, so I'm glad it's a nice, strong, sticky. But yeah, I think I'm gonna keep the screen protector on, even though this instruction specific, like second thing on the instructions is like using a screen protector may cause the mounting frame to result in an inferior installation. Wow, that's interesting. I'll just clean off this screen, stick it on here, and try it out. Screen's nice and clean. Got my metal bracket with the sticky. I don't know, I guess I'll read this a little more closely. Seems pretty straightforward. I'm lining it up. I turn the screen on just to make sure it's gonna fit. Looks like it's gonna fit, but it's gonna be a little snug side to side horizontally. Looks like there's plenty of split space vertically. The other thing I wanna do before I really stick this on here is just see, does this still close okay with this on here? And it looks like it's not, it's not gonna perfectly close with this on here. I think I can live with this, being open and not, and like part of the flippy screen, the nice thing about the flippy screen is you can close it and protect the screen when it's not in use. But I had a 5D Mark III for a very long time and it didn't have a flippy screen. So I think I'll be okay leaving it open, especially since I have the screen protector on here. I think it's gonna be okay. Pretty straight. I think I did an okay job here. Like other 3M sticky, I usually like to apply pressure for about 30 seconds. And I should really let it cure overnight, I think. But I do want to see how this looks, so I am gonna apply the EVF. What does my face look like if I put this up to the lens? Nothing? Oh yeah, there I am. Yep, I guess it would help if I put a lens on the camera, but yeah, this is pretty good. I think it's a 2.5 times magnification, so it's nice and big, but not so big I have to like use my eye to like look around in here. So I think that's gonna work pretty well, and the magnets are pretty strong, like they're strong enough to move the hinge, but I'm not gonna use it while open. I'm gonna use it while it's here because there is a little bit of weight that right down here that the body holds the screen down, so I'm not like totally putting all the weight on the hinge. And removing it just kind of side to side. There doesn't seem to be a diopter in this loop like there is on the Z-Finder. But thankfully with my glasses, maybe even without my glasses, Yeah, even without my glasses, I can still see this a-okay. Yeah, I use these big bulky glasses, so I don't quite get a good seal blocking out light when I use my glasses. So I'm probably gonna be like flipping my glasses up to continue to look at through this EVF. Oh, it's even got a nice padded cover. The Zacuto Z-Finder did not come with that. I had to buy one of these separate. So that's a nice benefit on my... Actually, at one point I had 3 Zacuto Z-Finders because I had 2 cameras, and then I also had a Zacuto EVF. I had the Zacuto Z-Finder EVF. Not their nice new one, but the one that literally you snapped a Z-Finder on a screen. These are very nice in case your face gets sweaty. Yeah, this will be much more comfortable than just the rubber. It may help block light out with my glasses when I use this with my glasses. Also has a little padded carrying case. This is nice. Barely fits in here. Cool. There's that. And let's see how well this closes. Ooh, not very good. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna keep using this then. If I can't close it, leave it with the screen open. See how well this holds up. I do have a screen protector on here. It will be very easy to remove. I also feel like maybe I could take, or this one, just take this one and like cut it and then like shave it smooth. Because really it's right here that's preventing it from closing. It's hitting right in there. So if I could cut, oh, I lost my fill light. I didn't charge it up. If I could cut this back and then file this so it kind of smoothly graduates on, that might, you know, still let it close enough. And I'm like, this carrying case, I don't know how I feel about this carrying case. This might not work well because I want to push it in and I want to pull it out, but I don't want to accidentally touch the glass element. I don't know if this is going to work, but this is the Kinotechnic Blackmagic pocket camera, the original pocket cinema camera, loop applied to a C70. Hopefully I don't break the hinge of my screen using this. I take that back. There are magnets on the sides. There are 2 magnets on the top and bottom each. There's 1 magnet on each side for 6 magnets. It's a pretty good strong hold. I was worried also that like, is it gonna like easily pop off if I'm just walking around? But this seems to hold pretty well. Now there is a little bit of flex in the hinge here from the weight of the loop, but it seems to be within the tiltingness here rather than like the hinge wobbling, which is what happens to a lot of people's C70s. So I'm going to try this out and we'll see how it goes. I think it'll work. I think I'll like it. But man, the C70 would be a perfect camera for me if it had an EVF. So hopefully Canon will come out with a R5C. I still think that would be really, really great. But in the meantime, this is the closest camera to what I want, aside from maybe the R5 itself, if it didn't overheat, or the Sony a7S III, if it was made by Canon. I think if the a7S III had been, if that body had been made by Canon and put a Canon screen and Canon color science in it, that's the camera. But an R5 that doesn't overheat. That's my ideal camera. Anyway, that's it. The Kinotechnic LCDVF loop applied to a C70. That's the unboxing. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it, but it was a nice experiment. I'll keep you updated if I do. And I'll see you tomorrow. Peace. and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace. Okay, still me, still here. I played with this a little bit more, and I think I'm going to take it off. I was just looking at like how much this caused some tilt here, and I'm just worried about how much stress this is putting on this hinge. So yeah, I think I'm going to take it off, and this will be a good excuse to get a nice tempered glass screen film. So if anyone with a Blackmagic original pocket cinema camera needs a loop, or anyone else with a 3.5 inch diagonal screen, or someone with a C70 wants a loop for their camera, let me know. Hit me up. I can get you a really good deal on a nice loop here. the strap was sitting there. That's funny. Okay, that's it for me today. For real. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.